Hi guys, good afternoon everyone. Am I audible? Okay. All right. So in the last session, we had discussed about some of the algorithms and I had given some questions also. So did you guys practice those questions? Day 7 questions. Did you practice, sir? We did up to this single linked list. Try to solve it. I'll give the solution later. Today, without wasting our time, let's cover one of the famous lead code question. That is two sum. Starting day only I told you about this two sum. So the question is like this here. First of all, just try to understand the question before jumping for the solution. Okay. So what to do here? I'll always suggest you guys that whenever you are going for lead code questions, read the question 2 to 3 times. Don't jump for solution all at once, guys. Always read the question 2 to 3 times. Okay. So I'll give you time right now. Go through this question 2 to 3 times. After that only, allow you guys for writing the solution. First, try to understand what you understood from this question, what kind of solution you can bring, what is your plan. I want the plan, sentences, not code. First, you plan it out. The code will be generated later. First, you should know about the plan, what plan you are going to take or you are going to use to solve this question. All right. So, giving you a few minutes, go through this question line by line, word by word, for 2 to 3 times. Take your time. Aram se you go for it. All right. No audio. What is written here? Audio master. Ray, you're not even reading what is written, Baba. I said to read the question, directly asking no audio. Danger fellow. A superstar, please go through it first. All right, guys. You got the solution? Any approach you got? What you have to do? Come on, guys. What you have understood from this question? What you have to do? Respond, Ray. Okay, I got it. You guys are here only to watch, not to respond. Using map. Directly going for map. Why map? Why not any other thing? Why map? Tell me. What's the reason we are taking map? For time complexity. Array YouTube. This is what happens. Is that the reason? Only reason for? Huh? For YouTube. Is that the only reason? Only time complexity? Is there no other reason? All right. Listen. This two sum problem says that you're having an array of elements. Now, array of elements, I said, then you guys are jumping directly for the map. How will you convert the array into map, Babu? Can you convert array into map? People who gave the solution as map, tell me, can you convert array into map? Huh? And map will take means which map will take? Lot of map are there. Hash map, weak hash map, tree map. Which map? Linked hash map. Tell me. Okay, time complexity. Someone said, what is the time complexity we are going to get here? Tell. What is the time complexity for hash map? Huh? Listen, everyone. Listen. Fatapat. So we are given an array of integers nums and an integer target. Your work is to return the indices of two numbers such that they add up to the target. What does that mean, sir? That means you're having an array here. This is the array 2, 7, 11, 15. Okay. In this array, your target is to find out that which two elements are added together to get 9. So which two elements are there? 2 and 7. Now what is your job, sir? You need to check that. Take a number from it, take it out, add with the remaining number. If you keep doing like that, then the time complexity is going to raise. Okay. If a simple brute force approach I take to solve this problem, if I'm taking a simple brute force approach to solve this problem, brute force means each and every element taken out, and using the nested loop, we are going to check all the pair in the array. So how it will work, sir? You need to take a method, public static void display indices. We need to return the indices for an array with the target. Which two elements are there when added results in the target? Those two elements indices we need to return. So for the basic, what I will do using the nested for loop, int I is equals to 0, and then I less than array dot length, then I plus plus. This is the outer loop. In the inner loop, I'll start with the next element. That means j equals to I plus 1. If suppose I value is 0, I value is 0 means 2, then I need to check it with the remaining. So 2 is equals to I plus 1. I plus 1 is nothing but 7. I value initially 0 means obviously I plus 1 is 7. Check these two. So for that only I need to traverse from next step, which I have already taken, the element that I have already taken. I'll not repeat. I'll continue further. So j is equals to I plus 1, j less than your array dot length, and then j has to switch for one value change at a time. So j plus plus. Now you need to check. If array of I, simple approach, if array of I array of I plus array of j equals to target, then what I will do? I will just return. Return what, sir? You already took void, na? What I will return? I must return the indices. Indices returning means int array. Indices are nothing but int type. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are int, na? Now, two indices I have to return at a time, more than one value. So obviously, array is required as a return type. So what I will return? I will return a new array with the value of I and j. With the value of I and j. Khatam. Getting it? Understanding or not, sir? Now, if this is not working, then if the condition doesn't work, then what I'll do? Tell me. The code that I have designed here is brute force. Return -1. It is array above. Or shall I say? Shall I say return -1 only? Will that be enough, sir? -1 is primitive, na? Respond. If will not respond, how we will continue? Return array. Which array I'll return? The array that I got. Same array I'll return. Can I do like keep it empty? Like zero, return int array with null. If I pass null, it's not gonna work. Can I return like 0, 0? Hold a second. I, j, this side. Can I return only a null? Hmm? It requires an array, na? It will not work, right? Not compatible. New int array of something should be written. If I say I, j again, it's not correct, sir. What shall we do? Shall I leave it empty? If I'm leaving it empty, this method must add return statement, na? Getting it, sir? Now, this is the brute force approach. It's not good, sir. Why it is not good? Because if I go for the brute force approach, the time complexity will arise, sir. Time complexity will be too much complex for us. How is it too much complex for us? If I go with the previous approach, the time complexity will arise as big O of n square, because it will have to check all the possible pairs, na? So it is going to be slower. What shall I do? I must design big O of n. I must design an algorithm that will give us big O of n. So what shall I do, sir? I must take such a type of memory which will be efficient for lookup and store the elements that we have already encountered. Okay. So in collection, we are having the best thing, that is hash map. What is the benefit of using the hash map? First benefit, what we'll get? There will be quick lookup. First benefit is quick lookup because there is constant time complexity. Constant time complexity. Constant time complexity means big O of 1. Okay. So this hash map that we are having, hash map will allow big O of 1 time complexity for the lookup and insertion on any average. Okay. What does that mean, sir? It means you can quickly check if the number that would add up to the target has already been like found or not. Okay. So without the hash map, if you go, then you would need to search through the entire array each time. One element taken, entire array you search. Another element taken, entire array you search. For every time there will be big O of n, and there is nested. So big O of n square. Are you understanding? So what I have to do? I must take hash map, and we know hash map is a type of map which will take the entries, which will take the input as a form of key value pair format. When there will be key value pair format means every object is assigned with some key and the data, nothing but the value. Let us say, for example, there is a student. Student is going to be taken as an entry. So let's think student roll number is the key, student name is the value. And the key value can be anything. That one you will decide whether it will be integer, integer string, any combination. Are you understanding? So my approach here will be hash map. Okay. How will I go for the hash map, sir? What shall I do? What will be the plan for the hash map, sir? Very much simple. Just take the array, pass it to the method. One method we will design. That method must return me the indices. Okay. Then once the array is received, I will create a hash map to store the number and the index of the number. Are you understanding? Then better what I'll do is I'll take the complete array. I'll take the array. Here I'm going to take the array. What I will do from this array, from these array elements, what I will do is I will check the complement existing in the hash map. Complement means what, sir? Complement means you'll find the difference between the two different elements. Suppose the complement is already in the hash map. That means we found the two numbers that will give us the sum up to the target. So in that case, we will return the indices. Suppose we have found the complement, then we store the number and its index in the hash map, so that later you can check whether it's already existing or not. If existing, just return the indices. Complement means what? Nothing but the target that you have got, this target that you have got, minus element. Target minus element. That is the complement. Getting it, sir? Now, suppose, for example, no solution will be found. What we will do, sir? You can just, from the exception handling chapter, you would have known that you can throw exception. You can throw an exception if the solution is not found. All right. So what shall I do, sir? Let's go for the solution here, sir. What I will do, first of all, I will take a method public static. I'm going to return indices. So int array is the return type, because indices means multiple index value. Multiple values at a time I'm returning means array should be taken. Which type of array? Depends. What type of element you are returning. Okay. I'm going to return the index. Index is in integer. That's why int array. After that, I will say display indices. Display indices for two sum. All right. This will take the array and then your target. Okay, sir. Now what I will do, first step, we need to create hash map. We need to create a hash map. Why I will create? So that we can store number and index. Number is nothing but the key and index is going to be the value. Like this you can take. Okay. Now what I will do, I will create a hash map, hash map, array, hash map from java.util. Key is going to be integer, value also in form of integer, number and the index, both are int value only. Let's take a map. Hash map of map is equals to new hash map. Okay. Now what I will do, I will iterate through the array. So to iterate through the array, I'm going to take I is equals to 0, because array index, first index is 0 only. I less than array dot length, and then over ahead with I plus plus. Now what I will do, I'll find the difference between the target and each array element. So int difference is equals to difference is nothing but the complement. Int difference is equals to target minus what is the element present in array of I. Okay. Now what I will do here, this is nothing but finding the difference between element and target. This is nothing but finding the difference between element and target. After then what I will do, check whether the difference exists in the map or not. If a difference exists in the map, then return the index. If difference exists, then return the index. Getting it? If difference not found, if difference does not exist, if difference does not exist, then just store the number and its index. That's it. Simple. So let's convert these steps into code. Steps are: first step number 1, we need to create hash map so that we can store number and index. Step number 2, finding the difference between the elements. Finding the difference between elements. Step number 3, check whether the difference exists in the map. If difference exists, step number 4, if difference exists, then return the index. Step number 5, else if the difference does not exist, then return the, just store the number and its index. Got it, sir? Now, what I will do after getting the index, after getting the difference, after I get the difference, I am going to check that map contains the difference or not. Now to check whether map contains the difference or not, we are having a predefined method that is contains key. So I will say if map dot contains key, predefined method available in the map contains key is a method. If the map contains the difference, if the map contains the difference, check whether difference exists in the map or not. Map contains the difference. Here this is nothing but checking map contains difference or not. If the map contains the difference, what I will do, sir, I will just return. I'll return the indices. How to return, sir? Map dot get difference with I value. Okay. If complement is not found, nothing but the difference is not found, then what I will do? Just store. How will I store? In the map, to store element, we use the method named as put. Na? In collection, we use add. In the map, we use put. Put what, sir? Put the number. Put the number present in I at index I. Sir, number is nothing but our array. Na? Getting it, sir? Suppose by chance no solution found. Suppose no solution found. Suppose no solution found. Suppose no solution found. Then what I will do? Then what I will do is I'll just return an exception. Exception handling chapter I'm covering here. So how to throw it? Throw new exception, any kind of exception. Let's say invalid argument exception, illegal argument exception, any exception. Illegal argument exception, where I will say that no elements found. Or let's say no pairs found. Over. Simple. This is the algorithm. So let us take int ARR is equals to take the elements. Then we need to pass the target. Target is equals to, there we took 9. Now invoke the method system.out. System.out.println. I can return directly to the system.out.println, or If you want, you can just store the result. Result array is equals to nothing but display indices for two sum. Display indices for two sum where array is passed along with the target. Later you display system.out.println indices are plus the result of 0. Only two elements will be written plus and plus result of 1. Khatam. Let me give some for better readability. Got it? See, indices are 0 and 1. This is the optimal solution we can have. Because you check 0 and 1. 2 and 7 if I add, then I get 9. Got it? See, indices 1 and 2 or 3 to 4. Then 3 and 3. Same number. Target 6. Indices 0 and 1. We are storing here. Here. Got it, sir? Chalo. Write it down. Note it down, note it down. Once it is uploaded, you can go through it. Write down the program now. Or else you did the error. Why is it giving error here, sir? Did everything correct now? Okay, where is the problem? Method to sum. Okay, this one I predefined. Old error it is showing. Some issue is there. Leave it. Just try this code. This is the code I have already tried. Not on fast. Done everyone? Right fast, right fast. All right. Written everyone? Right here we checked, right? Before that, why you have lad? Unnecessary why you have lad? All right. Now, next question. Let's not waste our time. Let's go for the next question. Now, one of the most, again, very famous question. Yeah. This question which I'll give, it will be like, it is actually asked multiple times. That is, contains duplicate. What does it mean about contains duplicate, sir? So you'll have an array. You need to check whether it contains any duplicate elements or not. Very much simple way is there. Okay. If you're given array, if the given array contains duplicate elements, then return true, otherwise return false. Very much simple. If every element is distinct, unique, just return false. So the question will be, let me check, it is still available or not. Contains duplicate Leetcode. Here is the question. Is the code solution also I'm sharing with you. I'll upload it. Don't worry. Already said about that. Check the video once it is uploaded. You'll get to know. Already said. Okay, now. There is an array of nums. Return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, means check duplicates. And return false if every element is distinct. For example, there is an array here 1, 2, 3, 1. Here duplicate is 1 and 1. But how the system will understand? Take the element, brute force technique. Take element, check everywhere. If found, return true. And then khatam, break. Brute force approach. Simple. Got it? Now, here I am going to use hash set. Why hash set? Hash set is a type of set which will not allow any duplicates. What's the reason for this hash set? Because hash set complexity is, time complexity of hash set is big O of n. N is nothing but the number of elements. Why, sir? Why this one, sir? And space complexity also big O of n only. Okay. Now, each insertion and lookup in the hash set will have an average complexity of big O of 1. Now, don't ask me again what is big O of 1. We have already discussed that one. You can just check with the old videos. Okay. Now, what we will do here is we need to iterate through the array once while we will perform constant time operation for every element, due to which there will be the best time complexity that we can achieve in this problem. Okay, and the space complexity that we are expecting here is going to be big O of n again, where we store each unique number in the hash set, which will require a linear space. Okay, so here the other reasons, if I consider, then I can say, if I want to check that if there are duplicates, then we need to look at each element at least once to check if there are duplicates. If there are duplicates, then what we need to do? Then we need to look after every element. Na? Look at each element. Look at each element at least once. You need to compare element there, not there, element there, not there. Each and every element has to be compared. So what the hash set is going to do here? Hash set provides constant time lookup and constant time insertion in an average. Okay. So the best solution that I can have right now is the big O of n time complexity for this problem, because we have to check each element at least once. And if I take any other approach, then maybe it will be a chance that there will be more than one time you will iterate through it, like, or you can also do the sorting. It will improve. It will like not improve the complexity of the problem. Okay. If you go for sorting approach also, then also it's okay, but there will be different time complexity for the sorting. I guess for the sorting, the time complexity will come up as big O of n log n. Okay. Because sorting obviously takes big O of n log n. Getting it? For the using sorting also, I'll tell you how to do it. Don't worry. Now we'll go with the hash set once, sir. Let's see what the hash set is going to do here. How is it going to work? So what is the approach I'm going to follow, sir? First approach. First, what I will do? First, I'll create a hash set. Why, sir? So that I can track. So that I can track the numbers that is already seen, already looked up or seen. Any word you can say. Then what I will do? I'll have to iterate through the array. Okay. Then if the number, if the number is already in the set, then that means we have a duplicate. You just return true. Otherwise, add the number to the set. Okay. So let's say if the number is already in the set, that means we have a duplicate and will return true and return true. All right. Give me a second. Okay. Otherwise, what I'll do? Otherwise, just add the number into the hash set. As it is a type of set, that's why I'm writing set. Okay. Hash set comes under the collection. So when we are going to add element into the collection, what is the method we use? Tell me, everyone. Arey Baba, contains method is for checking. Put method is for map. Another level people you are, right? You have not practiced the concept properly, I guess. Very good. Now coming to the line. Very good. Add item. Very good. Nice answer. Some one fellow gave a very perfect answer. Shivani Boy. Seems like you are from Odisha. Am I correct? The perfect signature you have given. Set dot add item. Are you from IT background, Shivani? IT, non-IT? IT, okay. Very good. All right. Now, all right. Come back. We'll design a method. We just have to return either true or false. So public static. I want to return either true or false based on the condition. What shall I write here? Return type, return type, return type. Help me, help me, help me. I don't know Java. So help me. What shall I write here? What return type? Whenever I have to return either true or false, what should be the return type? Everyone. Don't be here a dead body. Ah, very good. We must say Boolean. Boolean contains duplicate. Contains duplicate in what, sir? Contains duplicate in an array. Int ARR. Check here. How will I do, sir? First step was create a hash set. Hash set. Hash set of integer. Okay. Check whether hash set is seen, not seen. So that's why I'm taking seen is equals to new hash set for integer. Now second step, iterate through the array. How will I iterate through the array? First step, create hash set. First step, create a hash set to track the numbers that is already seen. So hash set seen is equals to new hash set. Okay. Next, what I will do, iterate through the array. You want for each. Okay, we'll do that. Iterate through the array. How to iterate through the array? Multiple ways are there. Normal for loop we can use. For each loop we can use. Iterator we can use. Many ways are there. Someone suggested for each. Okay, chalo, for each. For a number from the array. For a number from the array. Now, I can't use iterator with the array if I'm not getting it in a collection. So I'll just go with the normal for each. So for extended for loop, we can say. Now for int num from array, one element I'll take out from the array at a time. What I will do, I will check if the element, if element already in the set, if element is already in the set. How will I do that, sir? How will I do that? For that, I'll check if this hash set seen dot check element is there or not. How do we check element is there or not? Contains from the array. Contains from the array element that we got. Okay. In that case, return true. Otherwise, what I will do? Otherwise, just on the scene, you add the element num that you retrieved. Are you getting it? Once the loop work is over, if you are not getting any element, means loop work is over. In that case, return false. Khatam. Simple. 5.5 lakhs. Okay. Now, for the array, 1, 2, 3, 1. Int ARR is equals to 1, 2, 3, 1. Call the method. Contains duplicate. I'm calling the method in the output statement because it is returning value. I can do like this also. Boolean result is equals to call the method. Method name was contains duplicate. It contains duplicate. Constants I have written down below. Contains duplicate for array. Spelling the no plus result. Check contains duplicate or not. Yes, contains. I remove the last one 1 into 10. Contains duplicate or not? False. Khatam. Simple. So what we did here? We just took a hash set scene to track the numbers that we encounter in the array. The hash set data structure will make sure that each element is unique. And if we try to add a duplicate element, it will not be added. Then what we did, we took a loop, the for each. So what we did there, we just iterated through each element in the array using this loop, for each loop. Correct, na? For each element num, for each element num that I got, for each element num that I got, what we did here, we check if it is already in the hash set. For that, what I used the contains method. If it is available, if it is already in the arrays, in the hash set, this means that we have already found a duplicate, and we immediately will return the true. If it is not in the set, then we'll just add it into the set. Set means whenever you're adding element into the set, internally it always checks element already present, not present. If present, then don't add. If not present, then add. That's the basics of hash set concept. If there is no element found, no duplicate found, means what we'll do? We just complete the loop, and then if we are not finding any duplicate, we just return the false. That means the complete array is of non-duplicate elements. In this case, your time complexity is going to be big O of n, and the n is nothing but the number of elements in the array. Because we just have to loop through the array only once. We're not going to loop through the array multiple times. Just once only we are looping through it. So time complexity is big O of n. Okay. And the space complexity also going to be big O of n only, sir. Don't get confused there. Why big O of n for the space complexity? Because we store each unique number into the hash set. It's not going to repeat, na? Only each unique number is there. Suppose by chance it is an empty array, sir. What will happen? Tell me. Tell me, everyone expert. If it is an empty array, in that case, we are going to get array, we are going to get false. Suppose there is only one element, then one element only existing, not compared with anyone else. False again. Got it? Simple logic. Getting it or not, experts? Internet to another level of speed. Shall I note it down? Everyone note it down. All the cases accepted. Case 1, case 2, case 3, all accepted. I see. Runtime is 10 milliseconds. It beats nearly 88.39% of the code which are already available in this Leetcode solutions. Our code is beating the remaining 88.39%. Here. Some more other ways are also there. You can just have a research on that. Okay. Someone is asking why add method. Array, I want to add the element na baba. Why I'm writing? Add the element. If not present, add. Predefined method. Using sorting will it be possible or not, sir? Possible, but time complexity will raise. Write down everyone. Fatapat, you write. We have more code to solve. Do it fast. Do it fast. One of the famous algorithm we'll cover after this. Cadane's algorithm. Write fast, everyone. Don't be lazy. So the recording will be in the YouTube now. Why you are asking us to write? Hey, West fellows, if you'll not write, you will forget everything. So on spot, what you studied, if you write, if you make a note, it will be there in the brain. You will get embedded like a line on a stone, which will never fade away. That's why I'm asking. So please write. Believe this process. As soon as explanation is over, you understood the concept. If you write it on spot, you'll never forget the concept. But if you'll not write, you will think, it is there in the YouTube. I'll see it later. You will never see. Like in college days, you used to take photos of notes from friends, na? That photo guaranteedly it would have been there, dumped in your gallery only, or you would have already deleted also, but never seen it, never gone through it. That is the human nature. Shall we continue further, sir? Completed? All right. Okay, let us see one more problem. That is maximum sub array. Sir, what is this maximum sub array? Maximum sub array means you'll be given an array. From that array, you just group some elements and then find out that which one is going to give you, which group is going to give you the, what do we say, maximum sum. Okay, the largest sum you have to display. So you'll be given one array. You have to find the contiguous sub array. Means it will be like containing at least one number which has the largest sum, and then you return the sum. So what is that thing, sir? How it works? What is that question? Maximum sub array Leetcode. Here is the question. This one. Let us see. How to solve this one? Come on. For 2 minutes at least you go through the question. Try to understand what is asked here. Out of this complete array, find out the sub array, which is the largest sum. To solve it, I'm going to use cadence algorithm. Okay, what we have to do in cadence algorithm? First, we need to initialize two variables. What will be the variables? One to keep track of maximum sum found. Then another is to second. No, sorry for the interruption. Now, second, what we will do? We'll keep track of current subarray. Current subarray sum that will end at the current element. Okay. So for this one variable, first operation, second variable. Next, what we need to do? Then we need to iterate through the array. Okay. While we are iterating through the array, what are the things we need to check? We must check that each element in the array will update with the variable that we have taken up here, this variable. Okay. It should be either the current element itself or the sum of the, what do we say, this variable and the current element. That step will only decide that whether you have to extend the current subarray or you have to start a new one. Okay. Then you'll also update the previous variable, this one. It will be updated to be the maximum. Okay. And then in the ending, you just return the first variable. It will hold the maximum sub of the subarray. So while we are iterating through the array, what we do for each element, we'll update. What will update? Let us take these two variables here. This one is max so far till now, and max ending. Ending here. These are the variables. So in the loop, what I will do, for each element, we need to update max ending, the second variable. Okay, it should be either to the current element or sum of the max ending here with the same element. Means nothing but the number that you will take from the array. Okay. Then what we will do, we'll update the previous max so far. Update the max so far to be the maximum among two. Among two, which two? Among max so far and max ending here. Got it? Then what we will do? We'll just return max so far. Once the iteration is over through the array, because it contains as it contains the maximums or the subarray. Subarray means part of the array. Okay. So how to design this, sir? 1 second. How to design it? Cadence algorithm already designed. Already the approach I have written. Now, we'll take one method, public static. We need to return the sum now. So int maximum sub array from an array where I will initialize two variables. These two variables have to initialize. Initialize two variables. Initialize two variables. Initialize them as int type. Int max so far with the first element of the array. And then initialize max ending here with same array of 0. Initially we don't know na, which one will come. Okay. Now after this, what I will do, I'll iterate through the array so that for each element we need to update max ending here to either to the current element or to the sum of the max ending plus num of I. How do we get the maximum? You can take loop, iterate through each element and then find maximum. Or if you are having to, you can just take if else, take a variable max and then update. Or one more better way is there, using predefined max class named as math class. Okay, basics of Java. So what I will do, I'll say max ending here for the loop. Inside the loop we are doing. Loop will be from for int I is equal to starting with the index. Let's say 1. First element already going to be taken. Less than num. The number that we are going to get, but number we are not going to get one by one. It will increase the time complexity. So I will say arrays length, whatever is there, and then I plus plus. Later I'll fetch the number. All right. I'll iterate through the element. So what I will do, I'll update the max ending here to either to the what do we say, current or the sum of the max ending. I'll have to add. What will I do, sir? I will do, let's say max what I'll do, max so far. So max so far is equals to math dot max of max so far with max ending. Among these two, whichever is the max so far, update it. Then the max ending here will be updated as math.max predefined method. We'll say yes max so far. I'll take the I with sum max ending here plus the array presenter type. Okay. After then, once the loop work is over, I'll just return max so far because it will hold the maximum sum. Okay. Now let us try this solution whether it will work or not. Let us check. Let us try. Hey, wrong answer, sir. Why, sir? What did we miss? Some case number 3 is not matching. Case number 1 matched. Case number 2 also matched. Case number 3 didn't match. Output is 15, but expected is 23. What we missed? Maybe the sequence we missed here. First, I'll take the max ending and then I'll do it. Let's try again. Accepted. All this is matched. Now submit it. Still not the optimal solution. Anyhow, many people have not solved. How much is this? 99.53% already beat. The runtime is 1 millisecond. We got the best solution. Got it, sir? So let us see with some input. I'll take array. Elements where it took nums. I should take num actually. I have taken array, no issues. Not going to have a problem with the input. Now system.out.println will call max sub array for ARR. Let us see the maximum value 6. Yes. Okay. Try run. You guys have to do now. I have already taught you to do the try run. Small step is there. Just only one loop. Single loop. Few steps over. Your own. If not, then I'll share the try run. Chalo, note it down everyone. Fatafat. Now, why these two? Okay, listen, explaining again. Okay, some people not understood, explaining again. Why these two are initialized? Max so far and max ending here. Why they are initialized with the array of 0 only, sir? Because we need to get the sub array, and the sub array must contain at least one element. So we start the sum calculation from the first element. Okay. Returning max so far because it is holding the maximum sum of the sub array. That's why, sir. Max so far I have kept is like this because it should always contain the largest subarray. Math.max simple thing. Two elements are given. Which one is the maximum? You have to check. Let me say just so here. We are having two elements. Suppose in 10 1, A is equals to 10, and in B is equals to 20. I say system math.max of A comma B. See, what is that? Maximum is 20, na? Among 10 and 20, which one is the greater? That one will be returned. Same concept here also. Among the max so far that we got and the max ending. Max so far already taken as the first element. Check it now with the current element and the maximum ending with the addition of the element. Next element. Which one is the bigger one? That one will be stored in the ending here. Time complexity will be big of answer because we need to iterate through the array only once. Only one time we are iterating through the array. And then here you can see we are using constant space. So space complexity also big O of 1. Space is not increasing. Constant we are using. Okay. Let's focus. Suppose the number that we have got. This is the array I have got. This is the number. Num. Nothing but your array. This is my array. As per it is nums. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to start max so far. Initially max so far is equals to array of 0. So what you will say? Max so far is equals to array of 0, which means max so far is equals to -2, and max ending here. That is also first element only I have taken. This will be max ending here is equals to -2. Okay. Now for the first time when I execute the array, I value equals to 1. You know this. I less than array dot length. Iterate through the complete array, starting to ending. Already taken the first element, na? So that's why I'm starting with 1. I'm not taking 0. Okay. So what I will do here, as per the loop, your loop starts I is equals to 1. Chalo, when I is equals to 1, I am finding out math.max array of I. What is array of I? Math.max array of I, comma, max ending here plus array of I. What does that mean? Math.max of array of I is nothing but 1. Check. Among 1 and maximum ending here. Who is the maximum ending here? -2. -2 plus 1. -2 plus 1 means -2 plus 1. How much it is? -1, na? Who is the maximum among 1 and -1? Who is the maximum? 1 is the maximum. So here what happens? Max ending here is equals to 1. So for the first execution, max ending here is 1. And what about the max so far? That also will put the value, na? Now For the max so far, what will be there? Yo. What formula we used for the max so far? Whatever is the max so far initially, nothing but the first element with the previous what we got. Yes or no? So max so far is going to be is equals to math.max of array of 0. Array of 0. Why I'm saying array of 0? Because max so far initially is array of 0 with maximum ending. So here max so far is equals to math.max of max so far is array of 0 with max ending here. That means max so far is equals to math.max of array of 0 is how much? -2 with max ending here. What's the max ending here we got? 1 we got, na? So what's the result here? Huh? What's the result? Result is 1. Getting it? Then I value will change again. Update I value. I value how much is changing? 1 value at a time. Change it again and then again do the same process. What's the big deal here? Huh? If it will not try how it will work, right? I value becomes 2 means shift here -3. Check again with -3. How will I check, sir? When you're checking -3, you have to check it with the same number and then -3 addition, like array of I and maximum ending here plus array of I. That is -3 and check 1 plus -3, that is -2. Among -3 and -2, maximum ending here will be -2 and max so far will be among 1 and -2, that is 1. Then again for the next, that is 4, you have to check. For the 4 you have to check. Visualize. For the 4 you have to check. You are going to say that maximum ending here will be among 4 and -2 plus 4. Why -2? Because max so far we got now that time. So maximum will be 4 that time. Max so far will be 4. Like that you continue. In the end you will be getting 6. Pakka you're going to get 6. If you will not practice the dry run means I can't help you. Dry run is very much important. One step I have given, at least remaining steps you do. Remaining how many steps will come up here? 1 we have taken. 1 already taken. Next there will be -3, then 4, then -1, 2, 1, -5 and 4. Simple. Same process continue. Here time complexity will be big O of n and space complexity will be big O of 1. It's the most optimal solution that we can have for a huge set of array. We've already seen this one. We are already beating 99.53% of the code till now, whatever has been uploaded in Leetcode. It's the best we have got. 99.53 means it's not a small thing. Getting it now? Some other test cases were also there, I guess. Let's check this input. No, not required. Just back. Input is only one. Check with that. Input is only one. What will get? One only will get. Correct. Test case passed. 5, 4, minus 1, 7, 8. $23? Yes, 23. First of all, you see that whether you understood the question or not. What was asked in the question. If you have not understood the question means you will not understand what is happening here. You just have to check that which maximum sub array is available, due to which you are going to get the largest sum. That was the question. And what is the largest sum? That one you have to return. So we did it with the help of max method. Simple. Little bit try and you do, you'll get more clarity on it. Noted, everyone? Don't go for the screenshot. What is the benefit of taking screenshot? Forget it now. Write fast, write fast. It'll take only 2 minutes to write, Rabba. Little bit hard work now. Write fast, everyone. Don't take too much time. Okay, 1 second. Max barrel length it can go is 2, so it I didn't get your question. Steps to solve. Ray, steps to solve already given here. Starting explanation, show me theory part. What you are saying? Go through the video now. Again, we can't go back now, sir. You're taking max. Akash, I didn't get your question. What you are asking? Max barrel length it can go is 2. Can you optimize it properly? I'm not getting it. Synthesize your words properly. I couldn't get your question. Starting minus array of 0 minus. Why you'll subtract it? Do the dry run. Do the dry run. You'll get to know. Just a symbol you asked. Starting is array of 0. Yeah, obviously that element I'll go to and compare na. I'll just initially I'll say that is the first element is the max and the max so far, and the first is only the max ending here. Because I don't have any other element. I don't know initially what I'll get. Obviously the first one. Simple technique that we the same thing we used in the sorting also na. Selection sort. Or finding the maximum element from an array. Remember finding maximum element from the array. We don't know which one is the maximum. Take the first element as the maximum, just for reference. Then keep on comparing. Like that we did. All right. 1 second, guys. Let me just get a question for you. Array, those duplicates we have already done. Duplicates we have already done earlier. Check once. If you not get it, I'll share. Wherever you find the index, wherever you find the element to be same, just return the index, return I. That's it. Easy concept. Why so much tension there? In a loop, just take a condition. If array of I equals to array of j, where j is nothing but I plus 1. If matching, return true. Khatam. Sorry, return I, not true. Return I. Next, which two elements are matching? Return I comma j. And then the array will be int array. Array, that simple question we sorry. The tough lead question you already did. You are asking the simple question now. To some array we did now with that concept only. To some array was based on the same question only, na? Return indices. So please utilize your brain once. Now guys, see what are the questions we already done as per the workshop. To some array by mistake, printing mistake here. To some array done. Contains duplicate done. Maximum sub array done. Then rotation we did. Now that rotation, you have to search for the sorted array. Sorry, search for a rotated sorted array. Search for an element. Do that one once. Rotation already I have taught you how to do. You just have to search. Search this term in Leetcode. You just take this terminology. Like I did to some array, Leetcode. You'll get the question. Contains duplicate, Leetcode. You get the question. Maximum sub array, Leetcode. You get the question. Okay. And this one, best time to buy and sell stock. This one easy, but I'll do it for you. If you can do it, means okay. If you can't do, means also don't worry. The next that we are going to cover tomorrow is climbing stairs. Climbing stairs, then threesome, then here container with most water. Those questions will cover. All right. This is not me. All right. Everyone, before jumping for the solution, you always try with the brute force technique. Then slowly optimize the solution. Once you get to know about the complete collection concept, stream API concept, map concept, it becomes easier to solve these array programs. Okay. Stock, about the stocks, whichever day you are going to get the lowest price, buy it on that day. And then in which day you're going to sell, like you're going to have the same stock with high price, sell it on that day. So for every day, how much is the stock price that will be given to you? Days will be the index, price will be the elements. That's it. Now we are not here to learn the complete stock marketing, right? We can't do that. If I were that much good in stock marketing and all, then I would have become Ambani, second Ambani in India. Just common sense you have to implement. On which day the stock price is less, and on which day if it would have been it would have been sold, so it would have got the maximum benefit. So you just have to subtract stock price. Profit only you can decide which day is the better day. Okay. All right. So your task is, you guys, what you have to do today. First, second, third, already done. Fourth, you can do by your own because you have already got to know how to find the maximum subarray. Here, maximum product subarray you have to do. We have already done with the sum, you do with the product. Next, search in the rotated sorted array. How to do sorting, you know. If the array is not sorted, you can sort it. Then rotation also, you know. Then after that, you just search. Best time to buy and sell stock, I'll do. These two programs you do. Maximum product sub array, search in rotated sorted array. These two things you do, sir. Next remaining, we will do in the workshop. We are left with only 2 days of workshop, 2 more days. Today's day 8, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Within that, it will be completed. After that, tata, bye bye, everyone. As promised, whatever we said, these questions I'm going to cover. These are the most important questions, whichever I found in my time. Like whenever I was taking sessions and my students were going for the interviews, they have also covered some assessments also. So whatever the most frequently asked questions were there, those questions I have taken. It's not like that this is the only thing available in Leetcode. Leetcode contains thousands of questions, but these are the most commonly and frequently asked questions. And whatever logic we designed from the basic to till now, those logic only, if you like mix them or upgrade a little, you'll get the next level question. Okay, got it now, everyone? Arey, Akash Patel. Babu, data structure basics I gave na. Just go with that. Course I'm not taking, sir. I'm a core Java faculty, not data structure faculty. Data structure faculty will give you more in-depth knowledge. I'm a Java faculty, no? So I'm good in Java. I can give you deep knowledge in Java. Whoever is the expert in that, who is like daily just experiencing that subject, that fellow can give you better knowledge. If you ask me HTML, CSS, JavaScript, yes, I know, but I can't teach that the way the experts teach, the specialized faculty teach. Now, obviously, I'm a full stack developer, but my job is more on the core Java, advanced Java, and Spring. So those side I can work. This one I can't. Like I can do, but not in a the way you're expecting. That is will be the best way. No, I can't do that. The subject person will be best for it. All right, guys. This was for today. I'll see you tomorrow again at 2. I log in at 2, but I wait up to 10 minutes. Once it is 2 past 10, I'll start the session. All right. This was for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone.